Welcome back to another vlog, guys, and in today's vlog this is mainly for saucy sarcasm, so I'll put the link to his Twitter and his channel in the description below. But this is a video for him. Basically, him and his partner are expecting their first child, and I wanted to say a massive congratulations, and I wanted to talk a little bit about being a first-time parent. So basically, your life's over with. No, I'm only joking, it's not. All jokes aside, being a parent is amazing. It's the best thing in the world. You have this little bundle of joy that belongs to you. However, it is bloody hard. It is difficult being a parent. And I don't care what anybody says, but in my opinion, there is no magic parenting book out there. You know, you can go online, you can go in the library, you can go anywhere you want, and there is thousands and thousands of books on parenting and parenting tips and guides to being a parent, blah blah blah. But it doesn't tell you, none of them tell you how to be a parent. You know, I mean, if that's what you want to do, if you want to go into the library and sit down and or whatever and read all them books, nobody's going to shoot you down for that. Nobody would blame you. You know, you and your partner getting, you know, I remember when I was pregnant with Rebecca, I bought loads of parenting magazines and read up about being pregnant and stuff like that. That's natural. That's what you do. However, like I say, you will develop your own parenting style. You will find how to be a parent. No book or no experts can tell you what it's like and what to do to be a parent. You can get advice and tips, you know, like if something happens, you can ask somebody else. Oh, my child did this today. What would you do if, you know, if it was you? How do you stop this? How do you potty train? All that rubbish. You can get as much advice as you want. But at the end of the day, that child belongs to you and it's your decision. It's your choice. Are you going to be a soft parent? Are you going to be a strict parent? How do you think you should discipline your child? That will all be up to you at the end of the day, you and your partner. And also, I don't think it's any easier whether you're a parent together as a couple or single. You know, I've always been a single parent, and I would say, yes, as far as the parenting style goes, it's down to me. I'm not in conflict with somebody else when it comes to deciding how I should punish a child. It's all down to me. However, I can't imagine it being any easier just because you're a couple. But yeah, so don't let anybody tell you what being a parent is like. You will find it out for yourself. And also, bear in mind, you will make mistakes along the way. Don't feel guilty. Do not feel guilty, you know what I mean? Especially when your child's ill or sick or they might have an hospital visit. That is the worst for a parent. Every parent hates the child being ill. But don't feel guilty. Don't feel like, oh, what did I do wrong? What should I have done better? You know, you learn from your mistakes. Bad things are probably going to happen. And as long as you're there for your child and you're there to comfort him and, you know, have the Calpol at the ready or whatever medication. If you want to use medication, have that at the ready. You don't feel guilty. Whatever happens will happen. You know what I mean? Also, don't feel guilty for treating yourself. Parents are allowed time to themselves and to spoil themselves. You know, I'll go shopping and think, oh, I need a new outfit or whatever. 9 times out of 10, I spend all my money and buy everything Rebecca doesn't need. I very, very rarely treat myself. So every now and again, I will treat myself. Don't feel guilty for that. Don't feel guilty if you ever feel like you need you time. You know, yes, you're a parent, and as long as you're there when it matters, you're there for night feeds, changing the diaper, and obviously all the later stuff later on. Don't feel guilty for that. You are allowed time for yourself if you want to go for a walk or you know, you or your partner. You know, even if you and your partner have time, just you and her, go on date nights. Make sure you and your partner still have date nights and obviously have time apart. You need your own space. Don't feel guilty for that. We all need our headspace from our kids. you know, especially obviously take it from me being a single parent, Rebecca is hard work, and that's why I've just been to New York by myself. I don't do it a lot, you know, I don't abandon her all the time. I don't go out getting drunk every weekend or nothing like that. I'd say once or twice a year I have a weekend or a week to myself, or every other weekend, I'd say about once a month, if that, probably, where I have a night out or go pictures, treat myself to pictures or whatever. You don't feel guilty. We all need breaks as parents. My only regret about YouTube is not starting it sooner. I said this, I tweeted this, I hope you do vlog your adventure of being a parent. I really do. And I'm only saying that, well, I'm saying it for a few reasons, but I'm only saying that is because I wish when I was pregnant with Rebecca, that's when I had started this YouTube channel. I wish I'd started vlogging the life of being a single mum and the life of, you know, Rebecca growing up, from her being born to growing up. Vlog every moment. Obviously, that's up to you and your partner if you choose to vlog it and what you put on the internet and not. However, you can still capture moments. I would say from the minute your child is born, capture every single moment you can. This is Rebecca's first hospital photo. This is the one, what she had taken in the hospital. She looks like a boy here. You don't think she looks like a boy? This was her first hospital photo. And from this, photos, albums, I'm not going to be able to pick this up. This is Rebecca's memory box. And in here, scrapbooks, you know, I made a scrapbook. You want to be capturing everything, you know, the first time the baby walks, starts talking, you know, when it goes off to school on its first day, its first certificate. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you forget. No, it's not about you forget. I can't remember Rebecca being a toddler or a young, small child. I mean, of course I can. There's bits, but I can't picture her being that little anymore. I can't picture her being that small anymore, that cute and vulnerable. I can't picture it. Now she's this grown-up teenager, and you forget. And then I see pictures of her. I look through these every now and again and look back at old videos when she was like 3, 4, 5, and she's just so, you know what I mean? You can't believe how much they changed her. And you do forget. As a parent, you forget. So that's why I say capture every magical waking moment there is. You know what I mean? And it's just good to look back on. And then that box, obviously I'm still adding to it all the time. And when Rebecca's 18, I'm planning on mapping it up and giving it to her for her birthday. And then whatever she wants to do with it, and she can show her kids if she has them later on. You know what I mean? Kids change so much, and, you know, there's proud moments that you just want to capture. And that's why I think YouTube is a good thing, because, and I've mentioned this before, obviously your partner's probably not going to want to filming her when she's pregnant and giving birth and all that lot, but just capture moments, whether it be for YouTube or for yourself. And then you can look back on them one day and say, oh my God, I totally forgot we did that. I totally forgot about that moment. Capture it from day one, because you won't believe. I mean, another thing is as well, time speeds up so much. I'm not kidding you. Time flies. Like before I had Rebecca, time just used to seem to drag. 5 minutes would feel like 5 hours. Now I wake up, blink, and a day is gone. I'm not kidding you. Time flies by when you have kids. You don't realise how much time consuming kids are. Also, my other recommendation is get saving up now. I mean, obviously you're in Canada, I'm here in the UK, but I can't imagine babies are any cheaper out there, clothes and food and whatnot. Start putting money away. Start putting money away and just save up and start getting clothes in. And I don't mean baby clothes, because obviously when you do have a baby, people do give you gifts and buy you things. So you start, you know what I mean? You do get bought everything. But if you see you know, clothes shops do have sales and you get some really good deals on clothes. If you see a really cool outfit for a 5-year-old, buy it. You know what I mean? Even though you think, well, it's not going to, get clothes in ready, because you will not believe how quick they grow. And get clothes ready, you know what I mean? Get your life sorted, as in get organised, clothes ready. You know, obviously furniture, prams, nappies, it all costs money. So just save up, because everything is expensive when it comes to child. I mean, obviously, you know, I wouldn't say think too far ahead about college and all that lot, but just get saving up now, even if it's just a couple of quid a week, 5 weeks, start putting money away. I mean, I'm sure you already know this. I know you're not dumb or anything, but, and ever since Rebecca was born, I just opened a separate account up and I just started putting money to one side. And then again, it's not a specifically right now account for her, it's just a savings account where I put money in it. If I need any money for anything like holiday or something, I do take money, but most of all, I save up in it. And when she's old enough, whether she wants driving lessons or something, I can turn this to this account and there'll be money in it for her, ready for when she goes off to college, driving lessons, whatever. There'll be money for her, and money I'll be able to give her to send her off on holidays, things like that. Just always put money away, always have backups, you know what I mean? And just save up. And yeah, so I suppose that's all I can give you, you know, I mean. And yeah, you know, any other parents out there, first-time parents who may be watching this, obviously these tips go for you as well. You know, again, massive congratulations to you. Anyone becoming a first-time parent, having a baby is amazing. You know, I'm happy with one child. I don't want any more kids now. I really am happy. But when people say having a baby is the hardest thing you can do, honestly, I would say having a baby is the easiest thing you can do. It's when they get older. You know, there's an expression that I absolutely love more than anything. For the first I'd say 2 years of a baby's life, obviously when it's old enough, you're teaching it to walk and to talk, right? For the first few years. Then for the rest of the life, you're telling it to sit the hell down and shut up. That is, for me, being a parent all over, without a doubt. So having a baby is easy. I mean, yes, they may cry through the night, and yes, you're going to be tired from lack of sleep. But for me personally, Rebecca slept. She was quite a good sleeper. And Ryan, my suggestion to you, or any other fathers out there, I don't know if your partner's choosing to breastfeed or not, but for you, as being a guy, lots of skin-on-skin contact. Get that shirt off and get your baby on your chest. The first few months of that bonding, you know, when your baby falls asleep on you and the baby's skin is against yours, that to me is the most special moments for the first couple of months while your baby, you know, becomes a baby to a toddler. You know what I mean? That bonding experience with your child for the first few months is special. And I miss having a baby. I breastfed and I miss breastfeeding. I loved it. A lot of people said they didn't like it or they couldn't do it or it hurt. I personally loved it, and having a baby I loved. It's just as they get older, it just gets harder and harder as each year goes by. But yeah, and then obviously you'll find your own way, you'll find your own path, and you'll realise what it's like being a parent, but your life will change. And don't take anything for granted when it comes to being a parent, and just take each day as it comes and love your child unconditionally. Cherish it with lots of love and praise and happiness. That's all you can give a child. Forget money, forget loads being spoilt and loads of presents. That doesn't matter, just as long as it's in a nice, safe, warm environment, fed, clothed. That's really all that matters. So yeah, like I say, again, a big massive congratulations to anybody else that's about to be a parent. Big massive congratulations to you. And yeah, like I say, go and give Ryan some love. Go check his channel out, give him lots of support, and yeah, until the next vlog, bye.